An American author by the name of Anthony Robbins once wrote, "I believe life is constantly testing us for our level of commitment, and life's greatest rewards are reserved for those who demonstrate a never-ending commitment to act until they achieve. This level of resolve can move mountains, but it must be constant and consistent." The Linguistic Atlas Project was formed to study dialects of English as it is spoken in the United States. Participants are chosen when a field worker would go to a county and talk to a librarian or county agent, and they would talk about how they want to conduct interviews. They would ask whom they should interview from that area and preferred someone who was older and less educated. A lady from Madison County, located in Huntsville, Alabama, was interviewed by a man who was associated with Linguistic Atlas Projects and was interested in gaining a better understanding of the way people spoke in the Gulf states during the 1970s. She was Methodist and enjoyed working with the local church groups. In her interview, she told a story about her husband Claude and the fierce bowling team he was a part of. Claude was a local fireman in Madison County and always had the urgency to talk. The team had a tournament in the near future and was the only thing on their minds. However, we witness each member's level of commitment when they are faced with multiple adversities. The first adversity the bowling team had to overcome was hoping their teammate Charlie would make it out of the hospital in time for the bowling tournament. Charlie was in the hospital due to a kidney stone, but this would not stop him from making the trip. Claude's wife said he disregarded the painful operation he just endured and that he was going with them if he could catch them, if not, he was going to fly. Kidney stones cause severe back pain, which is an important muscle group for bowling. Right after he passed a kidney stone, Charlie was ready to bowl with his team more than anything in the world. Charlie's passion for the game was tested, but he would not let his team down. He wanted to prove to his teammates that he was dedicated no matter what the circumstances were. After reading this transcription, we see how committed Charlie was, and that type of dedication plays a significant role in any competitive sport. The difficult part for the team was picking Charlie up from the hospital, though, since heavy rain showers had rolled through the town. The next hardship they were up against was the amount of rain the city of Huntsville received. Charlie's wife knew it was near impossible making it to the hospital to pick Charlie up because she knew down in front of the fire department there were so many cars down there underwater. Unfortunately, this implemented a huge issue for the team. A flood of at least 5 feet or so would not place a barrier between Charlie and his teammates since they finally got Charlie out of the hospital about 11 o'clock and they left at 12. Even though the team was pushed for time and Huntsville was underwater, the players were committed to one another and made sure everyone would make it to the tournament. The bowling team portrayed to us readers that even risking an injury and a treacherous flood would not hinder them from expressing their love for the game of bowling. Also, this story showed us how weather did not affect this team in the 1970s, yet teams today would stay home if conditions are too risky to drive in. They now had to travel across a few states to reach their destination in the midst of a flooded city. Another misfortune the guys had to handle was the distance from their homes in Huntsville, Alabama to the tournament's location, which was in Little Rock, Arkansas. The team would go to Nashville and go across from Nashville to Little Rock. The miles they were going to travel from city to city was not going to be an easy task for them to complete. Claude's wife stated they would go far and near to bowl. She proved to us readers how devoted the team was and that they would travel across the country for a tournament. A long drive in harsh conditions was just another way to prove they were on a path to winning in Little Rock, Arkansas. Even when times became difficult for this bowling team from Huntsville, Alabama, they found a way to surpass these hardships through the commitment each bowler put forth. One of the teammates was hospitalized due to a kidney stone, but the only thing Charlie wanted to do after he exited the hospital was to help his team bowl their way to victory. In order to be successful in competitive sport, the team needs 100% dedication from each player, no matter what happens. As Pat Riley, a famous NBA basketball coach, once said, "There are only 2 options regarding commitment. You're either in or you're out. There is no such thing as life in between."